Where would you go home normally?
This way.
Back that way? Yeah? Okay. Is that the way you would walk if...
Yeah.
Okay. Just as part of the investigation, mate, I actually need to grab your phone off you.
Yeah.
Is that alright? Yeah, to grab it, mate?
Yeah, that's fine, mate.
Lovely.
I don't. Now, when you say you're going to take my phone, now I feel like you're blaming me.
No, we haven't blamed, mate. We haven't once since we've been sat in this car. I think your dad can vouch. We haven't once blamed you for anything. All we've done, we've been told by our bosses that we need to take us on the to take you on the scene, where it's gone, the route. So have a drive of the route, and we are literally just following those instructions. And I know you've got a lot of questions. And I know your parents have probably got a lot of questions, but. And I think it's obvious when I say that we've been with you, so I can't answer those questions because we've been sat in the car.
Yeah. They have to do what they're told, and from the police side, they've got like a tick sheet. They have to make sure that there isn't anything on your phone.
Yeah.
And they have to kind of.
Right, this moment in time, you're under arrest for suspicion of murder.
On her 20th birthday, Keeley Bunker trusted her childhood friend to walk her home. Hours later, she was found dead and hidden in a park. What happened in those lost minutes? This is not just a story of betrayal. It's a story of how evidence, lies, and heartbreak unfolded. On September 18, 2019, Keeley Bunker went out with friends in Tamworth. She spent the night celebrating, laughing, dancing, and sharing moments for what was supposed to be the start of a new chapter in her life. Keeley refused and offered to sleep over at a friend's, saying, "I've got Wes. He'll walk me back. It'll be fine." As the club closed, Keeley and Wesley Street, a family friend, got a taxi back towards home. CCTV tracked their movements through the night and early morning. They never made it back. After arriving in Tamworth, Street convinced Keeley to make a quick detour to Wigginton Park, allegedly so he could smoke. Prosecutors later said this was a pretext. What came next was premeditated. In the shadowed park, Street demanded more from Keeley, a demand she resisted. Mobile phone pings placed both in the park around 4:50 a.m. Keeley's last moments were a battle. She fought desperately. Scratch marks on her neck proved she tried to break free as Street put her in a prolonged chokehold. Her own DNA was found under her fingernails. The next afternoon, Keeley was declared missing. Family, friends, and police began searching. It was Keeley's uncle, Jason Brown, who discovered her body, face down in a brook, partly submerged and camouflaged by branches. Her clothing was disturbed, and her phone was missing. What Street had hoped would stay hidden was suddenly exposed. Detectives were immediately suspicious of Street. He joined the search, claimed he'd left Keeley at a phone box, and pointed officers in the wrong direction. His story changed as soon as evidence contradicted him. First denying involvement, then blaming Keeley, then calling the death an accident during sex. CCTV tracked him leaving the club, entering the park, and running away after Keeley's murder. Phone records placed him at the scene at the time of death. Forensic results confirmed his DNA on her body. At trial, prosecutors revealed Street's history. He had attacked other women before Keeley. He was a serial offender with convictions for previous sexual assaults dating back years. His defense claimed Keeley's death was accidental, a sex game gone wrong. The evidence pointed to murder, a calculated attack from a man who had lied many times before. He never called for help. He went home and slept. The court heard gut-wrenching testimony from Keeley's family. Her mother, Debbie Watkins, described being robbed of her precious and beautiful daughter. Keeley's uncle, who found her, described the trauma of the search and discovery. After 8 hours of jury deliberation, Street was convicted of rape and murder. The judge called him truly evil and sentenced him to life, with a minimum of 29 years before possible parole. Keeley's family continued to campaign so her loss is not forgotten and so victims' voices are heard. Keeley Bunker's story is a chilling reminder. Real danger sometimes wears a familiar face. She could have been anyone's friend, sister, or daughter. Trust, twisted into tragedy. Thank you for watching Crime Deconstructed.